Imisi has finally returned the knives, the spoons and fork to the kitchen. Um, Kola talked to her yesterday. Kola begged her, I think after or before the attacks. Kola plead with her, since she did that, Kola has been begging her since. But yesterday, before the task, Kola pleaded with her and she finally agreed and returned. I don't know if Big Brother also talked to her, because there are some people who are also insinuating that Big Brother told her to return it, in the diary room, or Big Brother gave her warning, something like that. I did not know, that was not shown. We didn't see it, but we saw video. We saw where Kola was, pleading with her, and finally she returned it. Then before she returned it, that was yesterday. Sorry, that was day before yesterday. In a way to get to get back at her for stealing the knife, Faith stole that her bag, that her school bag she always carry around her back. Faith stole it. First of all, when Faith collected the bag, he was able to bring out some knives, some spoons, yeah, some spoon and fork, because she kept some in the bag, in that her school bag, then some in her box. So Faith stole the bag from her, removed some of the spoons and knife that he saw there. Then he hid the bag. I don't know, maybe she hid the bag in a way to get a reaction from Imisi, maybe in a way to bend Imisi so that Imisi will bring out the spoon and knife. But the shocking thing was that Imisi did not even care. Like all through the days, it was like 24 hours or more than that Face stole the knife, the bag. We didn't even see Missy looking for the bag. Like, she didn't even do as if any of her thing was missing. She was so unbothered. So I think after Faith waited for some days, waited for some few a day plus, and he didn't get any reaction from Imisi. He didn't get what the kind of reaction he was expecting. He generally brought out the bag from where he hid it. Yeah. So he waited when Imisi was sleeping in that their garden area. He carried the bag and dropped beside her. People have been hailing Imisi on social media like, oh, Imisi, the father, the mother that murdered their mother. That when Imisi stole her, when Imisi hid the spoon and the knife, he brought it back. She brought it out like a queen. She walked majestically, but Faith had to wait for her to sleep. He sneaked and returned back the spoon. And I don't know who give this the kind of boldness, the kind of aura wey this Imisi get. But for me, this whole spoon and the fork drama, I don't really think she have that right. I don't really think she have that right to put her fellow housemate into that stress. That stress of looking for spoon and knife to use. And even the Thelma herself, she was doing that to get back at, because of that drink stuff. She didn't really still get the kind, Mrs. still didn't really get the kind of reaction she was expecting from Thelma, because I'm very very sure she expected that Thelma would be, versing, shouting, and but the way Thelma just ignored her. It was even housemate like Roboy, Kola, and Faith that were even kind of that was angered by what she did. Faith, Thelma was also unbothered, because she knew that she was a target now. Missy was targeting her, so she kind of just did as if she no care. I don't know how she was even eating all this while all this period that Missy stole, but finally Missy got tired after Kola begged and begged and begged. So yesterday she finally brought out the bag. When Missy was bringing the spoon and fork, she brought it together with her pad, even though the pad was unused. Kind of, it was as if she kept the spoon and the fork in the same place where she kept the her pad, because she brought them out all together. And the housemates, they were so angry. They were like, why will you bring them, why will you put our spoon and your pad together? And she was like, those are unused pads. So they were like, even though that is not hygienic for her to put her pad and her spoons together, and their spoons together. So funny, the housemaid, they had to sterilize their spoon. They were like, no, sterilize. They had to sterilize the spoon and the fork because of that pad that he got mixed with. So guys, that's it for today. That's it for this video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notification, like, comment, and share. Drop your thoughts about this video, about this whole spoon and forked drama with Imisi and Faith having to carry the bag. Some people are even calling Faith cowards. Like, I don't even know. I actually like what Faith did though, because come on, if na you na dey carry spoon and the fork wey una dey use for house, are you just going to fold your hand and wash the people? It's just that I think this house does not really have lots of mad people. They don't really have lots of female housemates that their head can also go nuts. I think that's what gave him we see the ground to be doing this kind of a thing she was doing. If it was during the time of Pepe them, all those Mercy, Tasha, there were a handful of women in that Pepe them that could give her that drama she was looking for. I'm very sure if she fell in that season, she wouldn't have that guts to do something like that, because someone like Tasha or even Mercy would have torn her apart. So we all know. So, guys, what do you have to say? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for joining me. See you in my next video. Bye.